MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Coming to the plate now, Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:06.
Now the 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Count is 2-1.
Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope,
Almost
that's a
got the corner, but it's inside for ball one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Mike Soroka gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Soroka has a chance to be a really good pitcher. You're talking about raw stuff. A big dude, too, with great leverage. Throws the ball on a downhill plane, upper to mid-90s fastball. Good, hard breaking ball. I see him as a really premier starting pitcher down the road. Another in the list of long guys that we see in the game right now. Power arms, all he's lacking is experience.
Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up. And there's one down now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First offering on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Soroka has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind the count. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
And with two gone here, here's a final look at our first round bracket. The winner of our ball game here, of course, will see their logo slide over into the NLCS bracket. Here's Chris Bryant now. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Batting fourth. No one.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Three and one to the Cubs left fielder.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Bryant stands at second with 2 gone. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Scorched to third. Donaldson's there. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Leading off for Atlanta, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Hendricks, a California-born ball player. He was an 8th-round selection back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Count is 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. High and deep to right center. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Looking up is Contreras, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 3rd home run of this series. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Johan Camargo.
First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup floats outside here for ball one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber has a beat on it. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball one. Not close. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Tyler Flowers would be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in, Tyler Flowers. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Don't want to forget about him. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Mike Soroka. 0-1 the count, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Albies on second. Flowers at first. 2 out in the inning. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Ready now, Anthony Rizzo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Seared down the first baseline. Rizzo is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Javier Baez as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. One out, nobody on. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So striding in, Wilson Contreras. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We've played 2 full. Atlanta leads it 1-0. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty. One man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
2 balls, 1 strike. Your count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Kyle Hendricks. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Acuna will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Dylan Cousins.
Into the box, Dylan Cousins. First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here it comes. In there, strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Josh Donaldson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope,
well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 1-2 pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronald Acuna. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
1-0.
Lays off 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Johan Camargo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he takes strike 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Camargo at second with 2 down. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of 1 leg. In the hole. Falling away. That is pure magic. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Popped him up. Flowers shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Line to the right side, but foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses. 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Albies scoops it up. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. One and one to Schwarber.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3. Cubs are down in order. They're down 1-0. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. A base hit in his first trip.
The catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. Soft grounder left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 40, Mike Soroka.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Soroka. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right?
Now
that good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Standing in now, Ender Inciarte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Nick.
Stepping up to the plate, Nick Markakis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over. Runner back safely. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0.
Ball
2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Bounce to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Braves strand one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And right into the shift. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 9.
A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the fifth as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. '50th pitch of the game on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
What a well executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Bases are empty, one man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Striding in once again, Wilson Contreras. first pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball one. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Baez leads off first with one away. Too high, and it's 3-0. And he misses again here. It's ball four. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Hendrick.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Hendricks, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. One strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Freeman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch on its way. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. That's popped up. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Ronald Acuna will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Ball one. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runners on first with one down. Oh, double play ball to second. Poor. To second for one. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get to one out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
At the plate, Johan Camargo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby. To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Acuna is off at first with 2 away. 3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And the count will be full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 1-0. Stepping into the box, Dylan Cousins. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
The 3-1 is strike 2 swinging. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ben Zobrist. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. One now to Zobrist. Runners on the move for second. Fouled off. Nobody out. Runner on first. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Albies brings it in to second for one, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Third baseman, Red.
So a runner at first now with one away, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. And that gets him on the mound. Gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him, and it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him, but from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. 2 away now for the Cubs in the sixth, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We're on to the 7th inning now in the deciding Game 5. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly